Okay, we're live.
All right, hitting refresh.
I think I see.
Oh yes, I see us. Yay!
Where do you see this?
I just clicked on his profile page and it's a post on his wall.
Okay.
So hello world, if you're watching my Facebook page, you are seeing Judges Emily Miskell and Judge Roy Ferguson, and the three of us are testing out the capability of perhaps having a way to do hearings live and still allow the world to see it. So,
Facebook, and at the time I had a messy desk behind me. I didn't even know it was going at one point. We knew that if we wanted to really keep the courts moving forward during this time, then we needed to find a way to have remote hearings or virtual hearings. And so we looked at various technologies, and we ultimately settled on Zoom as an appropriate technology for us to use for those purposes.
I have been impressed at how willing the judges and the attorneys are to attempt it. And obviously we have our fair share of technological hiccups, but everyone's really giving it an A+ try to be there, to be on video.
Do each of you solemnly swear that the testimony you'll give in this case will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Ms. Hanks?
I do.
Ms. Lavoy?
I do.
You may lower your hands at this time. Mr. Malconian, this is your motion. You may proceed.
The most amazing thing to me has been that anything you can do in the courtroom, you can do in the virtual courtroom through Zoom. Every few minutes, I get a notification there's another live hearing happening on YouTube somewhere.
I do find that this court has jurisdiction over this case. This child is eligible for adoption, all parental rights having been previously terminated. Although we are by Zoom, this is a very real court proceeding.
You and your husband, Tyler, have filed an original petition for adoption of the beautiful little boy who is seated in between both of you. Is that correct?
It was our lawyer. She called maybe about 2 weeks before, asked if we were interested in doing it via Zoom or if we'd like to put it off. She told us it would not be till June, July, August at the latest that we would get to have an in-person adoption. We got Zion when he was 4 months old, and we left him, and he was our son until he was 18 months old. And then he left for a short time. He left for about 7 weeks, and when he came back, we were always scared to lose him. Even though we knew in our heart he wasn't going anywhere, our minds couldn't wrap around it.
We didn't want to push it off anymore. We just wanted to get it wrapped up and just have a security blanket for us. But we're very thankful for this Zoom and all the other kind of online streams, services, but we're just thankful and excited.
You said, you have 3 small children, so actually doing it online might have been better for you than actually having to drag your whole family to the courthouse. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zion, he's a spitfire, and he would have been all over that courtroom.
Across the state of Texas, district judges like myself and like Judge Ferguson we're getting in excess of 2,000, 2,200 cases a year each. And that means that we have to resolve like 9 to 10 cases a day just to stay even with new filings that come in. So we can't cancel court for a month because we don't have a spare month later to do this month's work in. And so we all know the quantity of cases that are coming in every day. We've got to do something with all of those urgent cases.
We learn something new every hearing. Even if we're watching someone else's hearing, we realize something that someone needs to be aware of or do better. And we're sharing those tips on our Twitter feeds, Judge Miskell and I both. As soon as we learn something new, we put it out on Twitter.
One that's involved in the judiciary right now realizes it's a time for us to step up and really make sure that people have a stable part of government that they can rely on. And the judiciary is able to do that right now through our use of remote technology. I think we've come a long ways in making sure that the public can have trust and confidence in its court system at this time of a lot of uncertainty.
I hereby change his name to Zion Daniel Terry, and I grant the adoption.
Yay!
Oh, I'm